Are you frustrated about bugs in Hello Kitty Island Adventure and you're not sure if they are being fixed? Do you wish that you know more about the roadmap and the things in the works but don't have time to read the whole Discord? Then watch this video until the end because I'm covering everything that the developers of Hello Kitty Island Adventure have said in the official Discord this week. Let's go. So first of all, Baby Moons made some HKA Croc charms with this shrink sheet. And it's gorgeous, they look amazing, I want them all, good job. Then, about City Town. Jessie said, we fully intend to introduce more recipes to Imagination Cafe as we go. We have additional shops/store planned for upcoming updates that cover some of these requests. Shoe remains very difficult for art reason. I don't think we have shoes on our feet at the moment, so that's why, I guess. Legacy Star asked, why aren't Hello Kitty grandparents in-game names their actual names? And this is what Sanrio told us to go with. We originally had them as Mary and George, and they requested we use Grandpa and Grandma instead. Because the parents are actually not mother or mama, like for my melody, but they're real names actually. Talking about Milk, Elenia said, emojis, he can't talk, he doesn't say babu babu, I need answers. Some people were sad that it doesn't say babu, and then Chelsea said, babu babu is the Japanese only translation of Milk's baby talk. If we wanted it in English, it would have been gaga goo goo. We thought that 1, that's way less cute. 2, that's also painfully close to big challenges. And then we'll have to translate the gaga goo goo just like big challenges, and we didn't want to put words in Milk's mouth, so to speak. So emojis wound up being the best way to convey some meaning/intentions, but leave a lot of room for interpretation. That's a cool thing. In a heads up, as we tease some upcoming event info, you may see some videos and screenshots that contains 4-player characters. We are not releasing 4-player content, they're just a ton of super cute outfits and we needed more avatars to show them off. Just a confirmation on the odds of the flowers. It should be a 1% chance of the flower turning patterned every time it's fertilized. So we were not sure about that, so it's good that she confirmed it. People getting frustrated about not being able to make the red flowers for the Hello Kitty book quest. Jessie said, we're going to make changes to that quest so that it's not as taxing for players, probably by providing a red ombre version of one flower. It's definitely more complex than intended, but we'll be continuing to give out a ton of fertilizer in upcoming dev mail to help folks try and get those colors transfers to happen. That's very sweet. And a few days ago, Chelsea and Phoebe played a game in the Discord, and in the end we won the sneak peeks of things. These have been already out, but the images just high quality and huge, and I wanted to show you how gorgeous they are. So first of all, there's the crepes. And then you see the bow blossom and the actually iridescent effect. And by the way, Chelsea explained that to me in the interview that I just filmed. Effects are different than pattern. So actually all the current flowers will have the iridescent effect. So it will work on all of that, but it does not allow a secondary color. So you will not have red and blue ombre bell button, you will only get a red iridescent bell button. So that's a lot less flowers than we expected, so that's cool. And a spoiler, I guess, the real reward for Milk is coming in a future update. It's not his return gift, but is part of the reason that the return gift is not super unique. It will be unlocked via a permanent visitor quest with him. Interesting. So as you may know, I still do not have Milk. So I think I'm at 4-star now with Corone. So that means that I should get him the next visiting thing in 3 weeks. And then I should be able to get Milk, hopefully. A feedback by Helen that says aquarium. We'll have an aquarium like the nature preserve. And Chelsea said it's definitely on the roadmap along with a nature preserve revamp. Cool. Looking forward to that. A feedback that says CD tab, And Chelsea said it should be coming in 2.1. Toast said, I love the bubbles, reminds me of the Color Blaze event. And Chelsea said, I got tired of always having big challenges with me to vacuum event currency, so you can expect to see a few more events where collection is automatic. Like going through the bubbles automatically picks them, you don't have to click. Kia Meng asked, will Hello Kitty's 50th anniversary be a repeating event every year? And Chelsea said, no, but we have planned for the stuff to return. So probably during that time, you will be able to buy the things again in My Melodies and Tuxedo Sam's, something like that. Or somehow differently. And Kian Meg also asked, will bubbles remain in inventory for food and drink recipes similar to the sprinkles after the Happy Heaven days? And Chelsea says, yup. So you do not need to use up all your bubbles. I guess the commemorative bows, yes, but not the bubbles, because you might be able to use them for recipes later because they're gorgeous. In a known issue, Chelsea said, we're investigating why some players are not receiving the collectible card cutscene with cinema roll. And then later, we've tracked down and fixed the bug. Players should all still see the second cutscene in the collectible card series, which will unlock 10 new cards in just a few days, along with all the cutscenes after that, 5 in total, each spaced apart a few days. The first cutscene and original 10 cards will become available to folks who missed it when 2.1 releases on October 30th. And then she said you'll get batch 2 and 3 first, then the one on October 30th. And then apparently batch 2 will come on the 23rd. If you didn't get the cutscene, the cards won't spawn. She said, I got the cutscene about making food this morning. Is that what's needed for the cards? And Chelsea said, nope, it's a different cutscenes with cinema roll. But no matter what, don't worry. This quest is similar to last year's Spooky Mansion, where it was introduced during the event, but actually isn't limited to the event. Players will have as long as they need to complete it. Though I know we all want it ASAP. Okay, so they won't disappear after the end of the event, so they will just take longer to appear, but then you'll have as much time as you want to collect them. They're going to be released in batches, but they have set persistent locations, I believe, so even if they show up at the end, you should be able to collect them all, no RNG involved. Phoebe said, I have an update on the spooky double bed. The spooky celebration from last year double bed were not popped into 2.0.5, they now have been confirmed to be added to 2.1. And then Phoebe said, the golden tux was not shown in the trailer, so here's what it looks like. That's amazing! And probably we won't be able to use that on the characters, but just on us. But still, look at this top hat. It looks amazing. Yay. So there was actually a smaller-ish news that I hope it will get this long usually in the next weeks if I find the time to make it every week and not every 2 weeks, or by the time Chelsea actually leaves us for maternity leave, maybe there will be less things to check in the Discord. We'll see how it happens, but so far, thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. And if you still have questions about the 50th anniversary event, click over there. Bye bye!